Entire towers in Dubai are selling out within hours, but only a few developers are ready to actually build them. They've stopped outsourcing and taken construction into their own hands. If you're investing from abroad, this shift could save you years and thousands. I'm Mamta Mirchandani from Experience Realty. In this video, I'll walk you through why this is happening, what it really means for you as an international buyer, and which developers are actually doing it well, because not all of them are. Let's step back for 1 second. Dubai has always been known for its ambitious developments. Entire communities are launched, sold, and built in just a few years. But here's the issue. Last year, while the number of units launched increased by over 80%, the number of completed homes actually dropped. That means more people are buying off-plan, but fewer projects are being delivered on time. And the reason? Contractors are overwhelmed. There just aren't enough experienced construction teams to keep up. Some developers used to get dozens of bids per project. Now they get 3, maybe 2. So what's the solution? Developers are deciding to take matters into their own hands, literally. They're creating their own internal construction arms so that they can build faster, more reliably, and with more control. Now here's where things get interesting. Not every developer who says we're going to do it in-house is doing it well. So let me break it down for you. If you've heard of Burj Khalifa or downtown Dubai, you've heard of Emaar. They're Dubai's most well-known developer, and even they have now created their own internal contracting company, Rukn Mirage. They're using it for new projects like the Oasis. That tells you how seriously they're taking the shift. Sobha is the gold standard when it comes to in-house construction. They've always been vertically integrated, which means they handle everything from the design to the structure to the final finishes. Projects like Sobha Heartland and the S are known for their meticulous build quality. If you're looking for long-term value and finish that rivals European standards, Sobha should be on your radar. Binghatti is a newer name, but they've grown fast. What sets them apart is that they operate like a factory. They own their own aluminium, steel, and joinery divisions. This level of control lets them build quickly, manage costs tightly, and deliver projects with consistency. Ellington is all about boutique design. Their apartments look like something out of a luxury interior magazine. And they know that to keep that level of detail consistent, they need control. So they've partnered with their own build teams to make sure that what they design is exactly what gets built. Originally from Sharjah, Arada is now entering Dubai's prime communities. And to do that properly, they've partially acquired an Australian contracting firm to bring their construction in-house. They're using it for large-scale communities like Masar in Sharjah and Jury Hills in Jumeirah Golf Estates. These are the developers you want to keep an eye out on, because they're not just saying they'll deliver, they're setting up the systems to make sure they do. If you're buying from overseas, this might seem complicated. But here's the simple takeaway. When developers build in-house, they're more likely to finish on time with fewer defects and a more stable price point. But let's also be clear. In-house construction isn't the only part to a good investment. There are several developers in Dubai who don't have their own construction arm but still deliver on time with excellent quality because they've built strong systems, partnerships, and reputations. Let me give you a few examples. Now operating under the umbrella of Dubai Holding, there are developers like Miras, Dubai Properties, and Nakheel. Each have built strong legacy in the city. Miras is behind lifestyle-driven destinations like City Walk, Blue Waters, and La Mer. They don't build in-house, but work with top-tier contractors and keep timelines realistic. Dubai Properties has delivered communities like Mudon, Villanova, and JBR. Their experience and conservative launch strategy help ensure timely delivery. Nakheel, known for iconic master plans like Palm Jumeirah and Tilal Al Furjan, work with reputable construction firms under government oversight, adding an extra layer of accountability. Together, these Dubai holding entities show that even without in-house construction, disciplined project management and strong contractor relationships can still lead to on-time, high-quality delivery. So yes, in-house construction gives developer more control. But working with world-class contractors can work just as well. If the developer is experienced, hands-on, and disciplined about scope and execution. As an investor, what matters most is not just who's doing the building, but who's managing the process. Let's imagine you're investing from London or Mumbai or New York. You buy a property in Dubai expecting handover in 2028. If the developer is using third-party contractors, delays are common, disputes happen, quality gets compromised, and that directly affects your ability to rent it out or flip it. But if the developer is managing their own construction in-house, they're not waiting on anyone else. They control the schedule, they manage the materials, they fix defects before handover. That's a big deal. It means fewer surprises, faster returns, and a property that actually looks like the one you saw in the renderings. Think of it like this. Would you rather invest with someone who's hiring help or someone who knows how to build a house themselves? That's the difference. Now let's take a second to zoom out. Because what's happening in Dubai right now, the shift towards developers building in-house, isn't something you see everywhere. In fact, it sets Dubai apart from most global cities. In London, development is fragmented. You might have a landowner, a separate developer, a third-party contractor, and then an asset manager. Every stage is siloed, which creates delays and cost overruns. This process is slow and expensive. In New York, especially at that high end, things are slightly more integrated. But union costs, zoning restrictions, and drawn-out permitting make development complicated and time-consuming. It's not uncommon for projects to take 6 to 8 years. And in Mumbai, developers try to be vertically integrated, but land disputes, liquidity issues, and regulatory slowdowns often get in the way. Many off-plan buyers there wait for years, sometimes decades for handover. Toronto is one of the busiest condo markets in North America. Projects sell out fast and investors are active, but most developers there are outsourcing everything. The builder, the plumber, the finishing crew, it's all subcontracted. Permitting delays and construction, labor shortages can push delivery by 2 to 3 years. I've had clients from Toronto tell me they waited 7 years for a unit that barely resembled the brochure. Now contrast that with Dubai. Fast-tracked approvals, milestone-based escrow, developers like Emaar, Sobha, Binghatti, and Arada bringing construction in-house. Fewer middlemen, more accountability, and timelines that actually make sense. That's why global investors are taking notice. Not just because Dubai offers growth, but because developers here are beginning to deliver better than their global counterparts. Now, one last word of caution. Just because a developer says they're building in-house doesn't always mean they're doing well. Some developers are just reacting to market pressure. They set up internal teams quickly but lack the experience or logistics to support it. That's when you see long delays or beautiful marketing followed by poor finishes. That's why it helps to work with someone who knows which developers are consistent and which ones just sound good on paper. If you're planning to invest in Dubai real estate, especially off-plan or luxury units, and you want to make sure you're buying from a developer who truly delivers, reach out. From Dubai Hills to Jumeirah Bay, I've spent years understanding which developers keep their promises and which ones you might want to think about twice. I'm Mamtu Mirchandani. If you're serious about Dubai, I'll make sure your next property move is backed by insight and not guesswork.